Namaste, welcome back. Really good to know you are on your mat behind the screen at some other time and space dimension. So now we're gonna go into the last episode, if you will, of our little series about navigating the unknown. And what I want to tap into today is gratitude. And it might be a bit difficult to tap into gratitude if you are watching this video right now in the middle of the virus crisis. But gratitude is really a sweet practice, if you will, or sweet, because it can be a practice. It's a feeling, but it also can be really a practice. So gratitude, what it does is that I explained for myself, it brings us into the moment. And old yogic texts have talked for centuries, and poets have also done. I know certainly John Adonai, which I love particularly, have done that for a long time, talking about how actually we are as humans wired we long for beauty, we long for connecting with something harmonious, nourishing, and beautiful. So when we do practice gratitude, even though it's challenging, even though we are mostly frustrated and are suffering and are experiencing a lot of pain, emotional pain, or I don't hope that, but around us there are physical pain for sure. Finding gratitude can help us take a step away and recognizing, okay, what do I have? And what can I be grateful about right now? And that can help us really navigate the unknown by knowing we have something we can be grateful about, our closed ones, our relationships, what we can do, and what we have materially. So let's play with that today. So turn your thighs back and reach back, belly in, and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and inhale gratitude. Exhale whatever is blocking the way, resisting gratitude. Inhale and exhale. Continue breathing deeply. Place one hand on your chest. Begin to tune into your heart space, your inner shelter, your inner home. And bring to your heart here, to your awareness, a person or a thing you are grateful for right now. And it's not about just focusing on the positive, it's about seeing the positive. So just embrace gratitude for what is, part of it, and trust that. And bring both hands together. Let's tap into our capacity to be grateful and therefore to see beauty around us, within us, also in times of challenges. Take a deep inhale and exhale, bow your head to your own heart. Inhale, open your eyes, and let's start standing up. So just move your things away from the mat. Come up, stand, and find your feet underneath your hips, hip distance. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky, and just pause here. As you inhale again, lift and spread your toes, reach your hands toward the ceiling. Maybe interlace your fingers and bow towards your right side, belly in. Inhale, center, Stretch, bow toward the other side. Inhale up, and from your hips reach down into the floor, up. You can let go of your fingers and go ahead and stretch one side and the other. So gratitude can relate to the air element and how air helps us really open, connect to something higher, to something bigger. Exhale, bend both knees, come all the way down, fingertips on the mat or onto books, onto something higher. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale and bow. Lift and spread your toes, reach down into the mat and come all the way up, stretch up, get yourself spacious here, airy. Exhale, arms to the sides, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend both knees, come down. Long spine forward. Exhale and bow. Lift and spread your toes, reach down to the ground, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, one more sun breath. Inhale up. Let your breath, exhale, come through. Just reconnect to the air, moving in and out. Exhale. Inhale, press into the earth and rise. Allow air to lift you up, to bring brighter ideas, brighter aspects of yourself. Inhale up. Exhale, come all the way down. Long spine forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. And pause here, low lunge. Good. Now fill up your lungs with breath here. Lengthen. Keep that space in your side ribs as you exhale. Scissor your legs toward each other. Right hand to your knee. Keep lifting your belly a bit away from your thigh, right hand up to the sky. Bend your front knee, left thigh up, inhale. Exhale, arm alongside your ear. And exhale, down, scissor your legs, come up to high lunge. Exhale, arms forward and all the way back. Inhale, up. Exhale, away, inhale, up. Interlace your fingers, stretch up. And lean back from your heart, belly in. Bend your front knee. And bow to the right just to stretch your psoas a little more. So today we're going to get into the psoas a little more. The muscles stretching from the knee up to the inside of your thoracic spine. Inhale up. Exhale to the ground. Come back to downward facing dog, right foot back. Bend both of your knees and take 2 deep and slow breaths here in down dog. Inhale. Exhale. And begin to see where can I bring more air. Can you bring more air to the top of your thighs, like to lengthen the lower part of your belly. Inhale, come forward to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, down to the ground. Inhale, point your toes back. Baby cobra, lift. Curious, exhale, and down. Tuck your toes under, come back. Down dog pose, 2 breaths again. Again, just breathe. Draw energy from the earth into your heart, and with gratitude, reach down through your hands, up through the tailbone. Just being grateful for what your body can do and the rapture, the benefits it brings to our whole system. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to your chest. Place your foot in between your hands. Good. Stay in low lunge here for a moment. Breathe. Reconnect to your back body. Press your toes onto the back foot. Scissor your legs. Okay, and use the air here from your lungs and reach your left hand up to the sky. So it's like you're stretching through your spine, maybe arm alongside your ear. Inhale. Exhale, slowly left hand to the mat. When you're ready, come up, high lunge. Hands up. Exhale, arms back. Okay, go slow here so air can move through and reach in subtle parts. It's like you're cleansing with your breath, so there's more space for recognizing what's worthy of your gratitude. And when you're up next time, interlace your fingers, reach up and lean back slightly, shoulders back, ribs in as well as you can. And from your pelvis, reach down through your back foot and up through your hands, and bow to the left. And exhale, release, and come down. Good. Step forward, right foot. Chest forward, inhale. Exhale, lower. Press into the earth, but back, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, come all the way down. Long spine forward. Exhale, right foot back. Good. Pause here. High lunge again. Come up. Hands to your side and cross your elbows now with the right elbow on top. And then place your hands together. If that's not possible, you're going to touch your shoulders, or if you have tightness in your shoulders. Otherwise, press your hands together. Pull your arm bones back, elbows up, hands a bit away from your face, head back. Breathe. You pull your belly in and try to stretch from your pelvis through your back foot, up through your heart. Release your arms, bring your hands up to the sky, and now hands together in Namaste toward the sky. Point your fingers back as you reach your arm bones in, and then head back into your hands, into the root of your hands. So keep your hands together. Head back, shoulders back, heart up. Think about one gratitude and send it up through your heart to the sky, hands up. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. And reach your left hand to your back thigh. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Okay, reach up, inhale. Stretch directly up. Exhale, switch right hand back, left hand up, and stretch. With gratitude, reach down through your feet, up through your fingertips, and come all the way back down to your ground. Come back, down dog, pose. Okay, 2 deep breaths here. Bend your knees a tiny bit. And reach the top of your thighs into the back of your thighs, like opening the arm strength. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower. Point your toes back. Hug your legs toward the midline as you lift your thigh, top of your thigh, and then lengthen your tailbone, belly in. And from your pelvis, stretch back through your toes. So you lift in your cobra here, and you get a sense of your psoas muscles all the way from the knee up to your belly. You can stretch that. And exhale down. Tuck your toes back to your dog pose. Right foot up. Pose, exhale, knee to chest, place your foot. High lunge. Pose. Find your ground, belly in. Exhale, arm to the sides, and bring your left elbow on top this time. Cross your hands. Up, hands a bit away from your face. Try to hug your arm bones back into your shoulders as well as you can, and yet hands a bit away from your face. Lengthen your neck, belly in, and then lengthen your pose. Just open to your breath. Head back. Inhale, open your arms to the sides, hands to the sky. Namaste, behind your head, elbows forward. Try to keep the roots, the base of your hands, your wrists together. And then heart up, shoulders back. And let your shoulder blades lift your heart here. Bend your front knee, inhale, and exhale. Keep stretching, hands up. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Pose, right hand onto your back thigh, left hand up. Okay, you can turn to the right a little bit and then turn forward. Inhale, stretch up, look up, that's possible. And then stretch both hands up, reverse left hand back this time, and reach up. From your belly, pull in, and from your pelvis, reach down for your feet up to the sky. Exhale, both hands down. Let's go, down dog, pose. Bend both knees. Okay, take 3 deep breaths here. And literally try to stretch your muscles in both directions, to the floor and up toward the sky. So air is really the element that connects. This is how plants reproduce. The wind and the bees spread the seeds. This is how we connect, to our bright ideas, creativity. So gratitude can bring in also a sense of connection, even though we are kind of sequestered in our houses and away from our communities. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, bend your knees. Okay, now down or up dog. Point your toes back, arms straight, belly in, and lift up. So push into your toes here, shoulders back. Get into the psoas, head up. And exhale. I like to go back to chaturanga, a bit more challenging, and come up. Plank, downward facing dog. Look forward, inhale, exhale, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, forward, exhale, and bow. Okay, arms behind you, shoulders back, arms straight. Utkatasana prep here. Lift and spread your toes, or at least engage your legs, and hug the shins toward each other, knees above your ankles. Now slide your arms alongside your ears. Exhale back and just try to feel the quality of air between your fingers, around your arms as you move a bit more vividly. Inhale, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms to your sides, and just close your eyes here. Create some space in between your fingers, in between your body and your arms. And then open your eyes. Okay, let's use a wall here. So move your equipment to the wall. And I'm just going to move my mat a little bit this way. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do an inversion at the wall. If you're not doing inversion, this is where you're going to go. You're going to place your hands on the wall and find a parallel abdomen, so parallel upper body with the ground. If you are going for the intersection, you can apply the same cues, but with the hand on the wall. If you want to go upside down, you're going to come onto your knees, heels at the wall, hands underneath your shoulders. Okay, so prepping for L pose here. We're going to do different versions today. So lift your knees off the floor. And when you're ready, step your feet on the wall to the height of your hips, hip distance apart. Maybe that's plenty for you. From your heart, keep reaching down into the hand and up through your tailbone. Now, maybe reach your hips a bit higher above your shoulders, yeah? And then begin to stretch your legs, but reach into the heels, and now reach your heart toward the wall. This is key here. From your heart, press down into the earth. Keep reaching up through your tailbone. And exhale when you're ready. Come down. Okay. So if you slide from when you have your feet on the wall down, that's probably a sign that you need to use your shoulder blade more and bring them closer to the wall. So we're going to try something else, and applying that, it's probably a bit less hard version on the shoulders. So let's try that. Find downward facing dog at the wall, so the heels at the wall. It's kind of a little bit shorter dog. So it's more of a downward facing dog distance between your hands and the wall now. Lift your right foot up and place your right toes onto the wall with the leg straight, like you would go into a lunge. Spread your toes now and press into the wall here big time. Now from your heart, press down into the hand, and from your heart, press up towards the right foot. Now lift your right thigh up, belly in. As you lift your armpits a bit away from the wall, bring your shoulder blades toward the wall. So we're not pushing all the way down, but we're lifting the inner armpit here so we protect the shoulders. If you want more challenge, press into the right foot, bring it a bit higher, and lift your left foot 20 centimeters off the floor and press the heel into the wall. To shift, when you're ready, either right foot down or left foot up, and then right foot down. Left foot is now up. When you're ready, inhale and reach. Keep pressing the heel against the wall with the toes down, left heel up. From your heart, press down to the wall. If you want more challenge, lift your right foot, press the heel into the wall, belly in, heart toward the wall, armpits away from the wall. Exhale, down. Okay. Take a break in child's pose or in Uttanasana. Good. Okay, now we're going to do a third version, which is a bit different. So again, if you're not doing inversion, maybe the down dog was okay. You can take this pose again. I'm going to show you what we're going to do now with the hands at the wall. That's one version. And then we're going to, if you can do inversion, we're going to do the inversion. So here, this is a non-inversion pose. Going back from the heart is the same. I'm pressing against my hand and back towards my tailbone. So I'm not going all the way down. I'm lifting my armpits and stay here. Now we're going to work inverted and here with one leg up and then bending the leg and try to lift the inner knee and the inner thigh a bit higher. And at the same time, I'm pressing into the wall and and through my tailbone. So basically going upside down. So try that, hands at the wall, or join me, hands on the mat, prepping for L pose again. So I like to start all fours, hands underneath the shoulders. So remember the four corners of your hands down, top finger pads down, and work especially the index finger knuckle, because this is what's gonna help you. And then lift when you're ready, heel, feet at the wall. So maybe that's plenty for you. You work with L pose that we did first one. And then when you're ready, heart toward the wall, armpits away from the wall, but shoulder blades toward the wall. Buttock up. Reach your heels. If the legs are straight, keep pressing your right heel toward the wall, left heel up. Now bend your knee, keep pressing your heel to the wall and bring your knee back a little bit, belly in, heart up. Stretch your left knee up and back. Left foot up onto the wall, right foot up, bend your knee and reach back, back, back. Inhale up and exhale when you're ready, down. Uttanasana. And that is, grab your elbows. Good. Hands to your hips and come up. One last thing at the wall now, a bit milder. Bring your left foot at, so left toes are almost at the wall. So you want to keep your knee above your ankle, okay? And step your right foot, so like for lunge. But now, bring your hands onto the wall. Inhale, walk your hands up on fingertips and now press from your heart into the wall. Press through your feet And pull, imagine you hold like climbing, the things that are in the walls if you want to climb. Hold that and then reach up. So it's like you drag your hands down without moving them and then reach your heart up. Now from your pelvis, press into your back toes, belly in, reach up, ribs in, shoulders back, head up. Keep that with your left hand, right hand up. Keep reaching your left hand down as you reach up, arm back, hand behind your head, elbow back, and stretch. Bend your front knee more and reach down and up. Inhale up and come out of the pose. Other leg. So if you do have a block at home or like a big cushion you can place between your knee and the wall, that might be helpful. Just gonna do it on this side. It's not a big deal if you don't have it. Just make sure your knee can stay above your ankle. Okay, left foot back, hands onto the wall, and then press, scissor your legs. If you have the block, press the block into the wall. Press with your back toes, hard up, belly in. And then imagine you drag your hands down as you reach your heart up and stretch from your belly through the big toe mound on the left foot. Keep dragging the right hand down, left hand to the sky, left hand behind your head, elbow back, arm bones back, head back. Chest up, inhale, and when you're ready, exhale, come out of the pose. Okay, let's find the space where we were if you had to move, and then come to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward to plank. Place your left elbow down, your right elbow down. Hug your hands toward each other. Reach your heart forward, low plank. So knees down if you need some support. Otherwise, shoulders as high as your hips, or hips as high as your shoulders. Belly in, ribs in. Keep lengthening through your spine. Hug your forearms toward each other. Good. Come up, back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Left hand super strong. Index finger knuckle presses down. Roll to the outside of your left foot up on the right fingertip. Vashisthasana. Right hand up to the sky. So right foot in front of your left knee if you need more support here. Otherwise up. Inhale, exhale, step your right foot behind your left knee for wide thing here. Hips, left hip up, belly in, and reach back. Good. Hug your shoulder blades towards the back of your heart. And again, bring gratitude in and reach through your fingertips. Like you can spread that feeling of gratitude into the world, into your network. You certainly can do this. And exhale, back. And this is what happens. I mean, this is communicative. It's like the virus, it spreads. Gratitude spreads. And then other side. Right foot, right hand strong, left foot in front of the right knee, left hand up, right shoulder blade onto the back, spread and stretch, left foot up, back behind you, wide thing on this side, shoulders back, head back. And exhale, come all the way back. Downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Bend your elbows, come halfway down. Now point your toes back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulders back. Try to bring the head of the arm bones back here, head up. If you like, come back to chaturanga, tuck your toes. Back to plank, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank and come down to the ground. Now point your fingers towards your hips. Point your toes back. Inhale, lift the head of your arm bones up and look up like a baby cobra without the hands. Inhale, now from your pelvis again, stretch through your toes. Push into the toes, actually into the mat, belly in, and lift a bit higher. Exhale and lower down. Release completely. Shoulders back, inhale, and then lift up again. Hugging toward the midline, inhale, and with gratitude, reach through your feet up and lift. And exhale down. Bring your arms to your sides, like a plane. Lift up, look forward. Lift your toes now, maybe. Lift your knees off the floor, reach up, and then maybe reach your hands towards your feet. Turn your palms facing one another, like you're holding a big ball. Shoulders back, and maybe lift higher. Shoulders back, point, and then extend from your pelvis. Through your toe, through your head, and exhale, lower down. Good. Pause here, forehead can rest onto your hands, or you can rest onto one cheek. Bring your breath into the lower back, just to find the tight places and inviting air into those places. Air creates space, like gratitude creates opportunities for balance, well-being. Okay. Come up onto all fours for a moment. And if you do have a bolster, grab your bolster and place it in the middle of the mat. If you don't have a bolster, go ahead and grab a few cushions, like a big pillow you can put in the middle, of a few cushions you're going to stack together to make kind of like a bolster. Or a few blankets, fold either around your pillows, or I would say 2 or 3 blankets on top of each other could also work. Okay, but so we can always pause the video and go and get the props. Okay, and then when you're ready, place your bolster just a little bit in front, so your hips can be on the floor and your ribs are on the bolster or the cushions or what you have, the blanket. Good. So we kind of already here in a high cobra in a way. Now bend both knees, both feet. Grab your feet with your hands. Okay, and here you are. Yes, Dhanurasana, easy. Shoulders back. Now spread your toes, reach your feet out a little bit. And now use a support here and the elevation of the bolster to maybe deepen now from your pelvis, reach through your knees, up through your crown. Breathe here, enjoy the support, and send gratitude out into the world. Just you can close your eyes. Oh, who am I grateful for right now? What I am grateful for in my life? Can I be grateful to some aspect of that unexpected, kind of crazy, wild change I'm going through right now? We're all going through. Look up. Exhale. Release. Come up to all fours. You're going to turn the bolster the other direction. Just take downward facing dog above it. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths here in down dog. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's take one more. From your heart, keep reaching down through your hands and up through your tail. And then walk toward your bolster and walk your feet to the side. Bring your booty on in the beginning of the bolster or your props that you had. Again, a few blankets stuck on top of each other or cushions could work. Here's where we're going. So we're going to work with full bridge, full wheel, Uddiyana with the bolster. So what I find is that it's more supportive. And here we go. So you can, we're going to go up a couple of times so you can look or you can go with me. Lean, so the pelvis is on the bolster. The shoulders are on the tip of the bolster. So gradually bring the top of your head down on the mat. So now you don't have to struggle so much resting more. So the feet are, the ankles are under the knees, hip distance between the legs. Now place your hands by your ears, fingers pointing at your feet. Now hug the elbows toward each other and then plug the elbows toward each other and then plug the elbows towards your shoulders. So you can do that, elbows away from your shoulders, exhale, elbows into your shoulder blades. Okay, try to keep that as you gradually lift your hips up. Spread your toes, come up on top of your head, lift your shoulders off and then elbows back into your shoulders. Keep that as you gently lift up, maybe into your bridge. Oh, shoulders back, heart toward the wall, to reach down, inhale, exhale, and come back down. Okay, just stay where you are. It's plenty for you. We're gonna do that one more time. Now I want to give you an option. If that's not possible, you have something with the shoulder of your neck, you're going to come to the side, roll the bolster to the side, and find Setu Bandha. First bridge, elbows to the side and lift. Okay, that's one possibility also. If you go further with Uddiyana, so prop yourself back up here, top of the crown down, hands by your side. And really the key here, you can lift your hands up toward the ceiling first, and then up toward the wall like you're looking at, away from your feet. Reach, inhale, exhale, plug your arm bone back. Try that, inhale, extend your arms, exhale, pull your arm bones back into the shoulder socket, and then place your hands by the sides of your ears, by the side of your head. Spread your fingers, elbows back, arm bones back, hips up, top of the head. Pose here, roll to the middle of the head a little bit more, and then arm bones back again. So that's very important here, shoulders back. And then when you really lift up, point, just stay on top of your head if that's too much, and work the arm bones back. If you're here, shoulders back, and now with gratitude, reach from your pelvis through your feet and forward through your heart. Let your heart really come forward here, lengthen, breath into the finger pads, index finger knuckle. Exhale, down. Okay. To come out, when you're down on the bolster, move your booty toward the beginning of the bolster more. So now, your lower back is at the edge of the bolster. Your head is on the bolster, so your head is not back anymore. And walk your feet a bit away. Your booty may be still up a little bit in the air. And place your hands on top of your thighs. Take a deep inhale and press the top of the thighs away from your belly. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale here. Inhale and exhale. Very good. It's very nice. Roll to the side. Okay, let just your bolster slide or roll to the side. Stay onto your back. Bring your feet mat width, so a bit bigger, and then let your knees fall toward the left. Maybe bring your left foot on top of your right knee. And pause here. So bring your thighs back, be gentle, and then lengthen your tail as you lengthen your pose here. Maybe the left hand reaches to your left knee. Look away, or you can also look up. And go for freedom here. So move your right hand as it feels good. Maybe it's more like a diagonal, maybe it's more straight, maybe it's more straightly perpendicular from your shoulder. Let yourself really be in that space for a moment. No expectations. Inhale and place your left foot down and come up. Both knees up. Other side, right foot on top. Both knees to the right, arms to the side. And breathe here. So when you do this as a bigger space in the belly, the psoas is still getting a bit of a stretch here on the left side. Try to rotate your thighs in, especially on the left side more, and then lengthen your tailbone. And to that space, keep breathing. Explore your left arm 45 or straight up to the side. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, come up, right there. Stretch your right foot, right leg straight, left knee bends. Bring your knee closer to your chest. Reach your knee a bit away from you. Gentle stretch. Lengthen, and you can bring your left hand and right hand behind your left thigh and stretch your left heel up. Left leg straight. Keep your hips at the same level, so left thigh a bit away from your belly, so it's at the same height and level as your right hip. Okay, and switch. Right knee to the chest. Left heel to the ground, stretch. You can point your left toes a bit away and to stretch the psoas even here. Breathe. Right leg straight, right heel up, right sit bone to the ground. Create space here, reach your right thigh down. Just send gratitude to yourself to take time for your practice today. Just note one or two benefits that your practice brings you into your life. What does it bring you? Brings me groundedness, and brings me balance. It brings me like a enjoyable feeling in my body of aliveness. What does it bring you? Exhale. And down on the mat. Bend your knees, reach your knees toward the outer ribs. Stay there in a reverse child's pose, or find happy baby, feet toward the sky, elbows inside of the knees. And then find a gentle, loving hug. So it's quite limited at that time who we can hug, how many people we can hug. So give yourself a nice hug here, and it's natural to miss human contact. Just notice here the weight of your own knees towards your chest. The breath, feeling the contact with your body. And then release. Okay, roll onto your side. And take your layers for Shavasana. You can place your bolster, if you have it around, underneath your thighs. Cover yourself nicely. And roll back. Okay, let's right there together. Arms to the side. Close your eyes and take a few deep, slow breaths, like you could breathe through every finger, every pore on your skin. Just notice air moving through you, air moving in and out of you. And try just to bring a tiny smile on your face, right where you are. And notice what it does. It brings, kind of frees some chemicals up in our brains. Happiness chemicals. And it's not to be fake, but it's just to remember that feeling we can actually bring into ourselves, also in challenging times. Exhale, and with a smile, simply soften into the earth. Maybe send gratitude to the earth, what earth, Mother Nature does to you, how it holds you, how it holds us as we are. Now in the springtime, how we can take in the bountiness of nature, of longer sunny hours, longer daylight, and rest into that. Soften every cell one at a time, and rest here. Complete surrender. your fingers as you slowly begin to deepen your breath. And when you're ready, you can stretch. Let your start get extra long here. You could feel the stretch all the way into your belly, into your thighs, all the way down into your toes almost, and fingers. In your own time, roll onto your side and come up. Find a sitting position. I'm going to be here just for a few more minutes, so find a comfortable seat. Just doing a short meditation. You can bring both hands on your heart, either in Namaste or hands on top of each other. I'm going to do a meditation inspired by loving kindness meditation, or Tonglen. It's a Buddhistic type of meditation. And right there in your heart, think about one person or several persons you are deeply grateful for. As you inhale, bring them into your heart. As you exhale, help them release any concerns, worries, struggles they've been dealing with. Inhale and inspire love and peace, gratitude into their heart. Exhale, imagine you let their struggles and irritation go. Do that a few times. Inhale, invite peace, health, love into their hearts. Exhale and release what's blocking. Then think about the group of persons, the persons around you in your community, in your city, maybe at your job that you haven't seen in a while. People you're not really close to or don't really have any bonds with. You kind of know they exist. Just be maybe a general sense of the people in the city where you live. Inhale and invite peace, love, well-being into their hearts. Exhale, release any fear, contraction, limitations I might have. Inhale, auspiciousness, gratitude into the heart. Exhale, release any blocks, fear, contractions. Do that a few times on your own. You can invite whatever qualities you resonate with. Exhale. Now invite maybe people you have a sense of opposition, a sense of resistance towards. Can be, politicians or people around you who you've been frustrated with or, irritated, in conflict with. Just a general sense of people, people behaving egoistically, whatever is meaningful to you, people doing business that's completely in opposition to your values. Okay, inhale and bring love and compassion, peace to their hearts. Exhale and help them, imagine you can help them release what's blocking the way for them to feel a deeper sense of love. Inhale, love, compassion, peacefulness into their hearts. Exhale, release any blockage, feeling of hatredness into their heart, fear. that a few times. And inhale into yourself now. Sense of peace, love, well-being. Exhale and release any blockages, any resistance to nourishment, to love, fear. Inhale, love, peace, well-being. Exhale, any sense of fear, contraction, frustration. Inhale. Do that a few times on your own, to yourself, healing to yourself. And slowly bring your palms together. Just take a moment to feel the gentle effect of this meditation together. Just being open to the idea that as you can feel the effect, the people you did it with or for can also feel some effect at some point, at some level. Lift your heart toward your hands, and a deep gratitude for what we have, who we are, what we can, this life we've been given. Let's bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice. Return to this practice anytime. All the other 4 practices. Look forward to seeing you soon.